Do you like my hair today? Well, good, because I'm really not in the mood to care. Good morning, camera. So today, I want to talk about this condition that I have. Now, I do want to stress that it is a condition and not a disease that some people like to think it is. I am referring to the fact that I have Tourette syndrome. Now, you may have an idea of what Tourette syndrome is, just based on popular media, but you probably have a lot of misconception. Tourette syndrome is characterized by tics. A tic is any kind of urge to perform any kind of action or to say anything or anything like that, and then the subsequent carrying out of that urge. Now, the urges can be entirely mental, nervous, they can be physical, like you can feel the urge to do it, sort of. It's hard to explain. For me, personally, I get this weird sensation, like, inside of my neck. It's kind of like, imagine flossing your tooth a lot, only not as painful, but a similar feeling as flossing your tooth down. Now, tics can be verbal or physical or any kind of expression that you can think of, sort of. They can be mental, they can be emotional even. I'm not entirely sure on that one, but, you know, not an absolute expert, I just deal with it every day. Now, certain tics that people get can change. They can start out just having one kind of tic, and then they can start developing another kind of tic and lose that tic, or keep that tic and just have different kinds of tics. And tics can be set off by a bunch of different things. It's different for everybody. For me, in high-stress situations, like I've been having lately, I tic a lot more frequently. And also, for me, sudden changes in noise volume do it. Like, if somebody's talking really loudly and then just suddenly stops, then a tic can be triggered for me. Now, you personally won't see any of the tics that I have, because I usually either edit them down or just don't feel the urge to tic on camera. My tics include the spastic twitching of my head, or jerking of my arm, or I gasp a lot. That's one that a lot of people notice, and then they ask me, like, oh, what's wrong? That is my least favorite question. If you ever meet me, for whatever reason, just never ask me, are you okay? Because that is, no matter what the situation is, whether it has to do with my Tourette syndrome or not, do not ask me if I'm okay, because that question gets asked all the time, and it aggravates me so much. So, anyway, where was I? Tourette's. So, now, personally, I know people might have a problem with this, but I have not been actually diagnosed by a psychiatrist or a psychologist or a therapist or anything like that as having Tourette syndrome, but I've had these kinds of tics. I've had these kinds of experiences over the past about 4 years consistently, and they've been, they've ranged, like, I've had the swearing tic, I've had different kinds of vocal tics, I've had other tics than I have right now. I meet all of the criteria, all of the official criteria that they use to diagnose Tourette's, so I feel pretty confident in telling anybody that I do have Tourette's, just for simplicity's sake, instead of saying, oh, I have tics, and then having to explain what tics are. Like, I'm obviously not being treated with anything. I don't have, look at my hair, I don't have any kind of medication that I'm on for Tourette's. I just don't see the need, because it's not affecting my life very much, other than just annoying people asking me about it. Now, I don't mind questions, obviously, about it, like legitimate questions. Like, I'll talk about it all day with you if you want, if you're really legitimately interested. But if it's just like an, oh, are you okay sort of thing, or you don't even really care, or you want, no, the worst thing in the world to me is when somebody says, no, you're lying, no, you don't have it, no, you can't, Tourette's isn't like that. No. If you want to get me angry, if you want to just piss me off, if you want to risk getting hurt from a blackout that I have, keep trying at that, and we'll see how that goes for you. I realize that I'm welcoming trolls to post things on my videos, but, you know, I don't really care. So, if you have any questions about, my condition, or you want to, if you can relate with anything with me, I more than welcome it. Leave a video response, or comment, or feel free to message me or email me. My email is the same as my username. I check that about every day, about every hour, really, because I'm online so much. Alright, this might be getting long, so I'll leave you with that, and have a better day than I'm having.